Just got done doing the computer. That's done. Everything done there. Listen to music from there. Put it together. I was thinking, I've been trying on. I think I'm going through. Life, man. Life can tell you a story. Life can give you a sign, like you do everything, man. So you do it the right way. You feel me? So that's what we did, man. I just got done. Everything just got done. I mean, doing business, man. How to, man. We're in a position where we have to change our life. We're in a position where we have to move different. We're in a position where we have to do everything that's mandatory for us. You know what I'm saying? What's up, y'all? Pop about to hit up. Pop about to hit up. I said pop about to hit up. You're about to hit up? No, pop about to. You want to go down tomorrow? What? You did well for real. I'm talking about the Johnny Boo. Yeah, you go tomorrow. 3 o'clock. Yeah. Then you say you gotta go to Pitt tomorrow too?
I already applied.
Yeah, wait. I was gonna say it's going for an interview. Well, no. It is hard, bro. Cause jobs don't hire when they're supposed to be hiring. When they say you need hiring, you need hiring. What is it? It's Jamani. I'm fine.
Hey, Jamani.
Ready to make 9 lives 10.
Oh, yeah, man. We got some good food. Yeah, we got some good food. Good food chat. For sure, got some good foods in here. Really haven't been recording like that. I don't know what it is. Is it me that's gonna record on it, or is it just a habit? So, yeah.
We gotta put the whole every second, every minute.
FBI Director James Comey is expected to be indicted in the coming days.
Huh?
You don't have to record every second, every minute of the day. You just vlog on
against
vlog.
Comey is unclear. Joining us now,
I've been trying to tell you, you don't have to record every minute, every day.
correspondent Ken Delaney and MSNBC senior investigative correspondent Carol Leonnig, Chris O'Leary, Ashton
It's
Parker.
just hard
still with
sometimes.
us. Carol,
Huh?
help us understand the reporting.
It's so hard, y'all, because we've been.
So Katie,
Yeah,
we
what-
have
what's the-
sources who say that for several weeks now, the U.S. Attorney's Office in the Eastern
wait
District
for
of Virginia,
Just
and
set the
actually in offices that are
You gotta hold your
potentially
phone,
much
you
further
gotta
south than
travel.
Alexandria, have been
Why you gonna
eyeing
smell like
ways
fake?
to
Because
indict Comey and
it's
their
women. No, it's not. We got not probably eating
statute
too.
of limits,
Stupid.
forgive me, rephrase, they are
Don't be
arguing
greedy now.
that
Banana they eat
Comey,
it.
there is evidence to suggest
That's what I'm
Comey
saying.
lied to Congress.
No, if you
Only got a little bit.
You get a large plate.
September of 2020.
No, it's not about people.
Just enough.
No, it's not. It's about
The audience
I said, I want more.
legally as nerdy as me and
No,
Ken. I'll just say that there's a statute of limitations to
Bro, you
charge
trying to be
people
greedy,
with
girl.
the crime of lying to
Be
Congress or
respectful.
perjury, and that's 5 years. The 5-year
You get more
statute
questions.
runs
Like a
this
song.
month.
So, guys, every time you make food,
He well, no.
every time you used to get
It's
food.
embarrassing.
Well, there was an exchange. This was there was a
So every time you used to get food, bro, you used to eat everything. Yeah, all the pizza and everything.
Yeah, that's embarrassing. There ain't no way.
in the Senate about the crossfire
I'm not good at my brother. Ain't no way you know that.
Trump-Russia investigation. Remember, there were some issues around FBI in the States.
Yeah, I remember our brother and our nieces, they ain't really getting that food.
Relying on that.
It's only took a pizza, bro. And I only had 2 slices of pizza every time. I was mad at my own damn self. But I'm really appreciate God that I picked you. You're my friend, my dog. I'm saying I know. God help me, my brother, and my friend help me. Words for the rich body, when it's pretty good, granny. But they want to say no. I think birds pretty good, granny. But there's healthy. No, the eye, the other. Has a parent, my father said. My father said, I'm not protecting, healthy, and safe. Sharing right, you know what I'm saying, knowledge, smart education, training, athleticism, family education, knowledge, athleticism, and the smart and right guy in the right lane, in the right direction, my brother in the right lane, in the right direction, knowledge, smart. You know what I'm saying? Advice, gain, knowledge, athleticism, right direction, right path, healthy, protected,
And then he did so without explicit authorization. So on his face, that doesn't seem to support the idea that Trump's lying. Of course, we don't know everything that the grand jury is contemplating. And I should say, this is a fluid situation. This could change. We're being told this by resources that an indictment of Comey is expected in the coming days. They're also saying
working, man.
the same office is expected to charge Tish James,
But in the day,
the
it's
Attorney
like
General,
good
with
food to
mortgage
eat.
fraud. And of course, Donald Trump
You getting on her
Post on Truth Social in recent days exhorting his attorney general to charge both of those people as soon as possible. Again, this is grand juries are secret. This is a fluid situation. It's also important to know, though, that the U.S. attorney, Trump-appointed U.S. attorney,
Get back at y'all. I'm gonna make my play in the
was
next
essentially
30
forced out
minutes.
last week.
Yeah, I see you do that,
Because
but
he was refusing
that's
to bring these
18.
cases. We're told that
When you
he's
be like this, look,
opposed
hit you up.
to vote to prosecute both James and Comey on these grounds. And he's
Voices
out
in
now,
Tyree.
and the new
Okay.
is a
Yeah.
former Donald Trump defense lawyer.
47 in Seychelles,
I'll find it.
and former waitress. I know 86 to be a food term, right?
What are you
like
doing?
we're out of this. 86 hamburgers are no longer serving hamburgers.
So what are you
the
doing?
idea that the Secret Service
I'm in.
would show up
So what are you
for
doing?
that.
You want
and
brisket,
for a
just
former
depends on
FBI
time. What I want,
direction
what's up,
that Donald
what?
Trump
Like I'm
is
saying.
at the very least
Sorry, food
very
down.
serious about making Comey's life
Sorry.
very miserable.
Hey.
Looks like Comey
love talking.
getting
Yeah,
targeted
yeah, but
by
food down,
the
bro.
IRS for one of these sort of tax audits.
You wanna get subject? You're not subject, right?
Any citizen having to undergo
Like
are
a subject?
incredibly slim.
Yeah,
So, yeah, I
I've seen
mean,
the
I
last
think that post you
Yeah.
just showed is not just Donald Trump saying the quiet part out loud, but in his view, it's not the quiet part. It's just what should be done, and he's very clearly instructing the people around him how he wants this handled, how he wants Comey treated.
He has often said that they go after me because they can't go after you, or they go after me to go after you. And he also says that I will be your retribution. So I guess it stands to reason that he believes that going after, or could he believe that going after James Comey and the wife Ashley is Donald Trump getting retribution for harms not committed on him,
Yeah.
his voters, on his supporters.
No, not y'all.
Well, he's certainly promised revenge and retribution in this campaign.
No,
But
get you one
voters
noodles,
in
man.
Alabama
No, I got
were
you.
very clear
How about
that
you?
that's part of what they were choosing
I got you.
if they chose
But yeah,
Donald Trump.
I'm
They
out.
promised
We
it.
don't gotta get food on time.
Political enemies like
We're
James
situating where
Comey.
my mom shit is all.
It's hard to make
There's nothing to add for them
President
giving. You know what I'm
Trump
saying?
that
I know the story.
somehow
I know the story about having, but
is voters. But I
Ain't
will
nothing gone
say
through, bro.
a sense of martyring
For no reason.
himself. There is still this broader sense.
this is
It
too
doesn't
what?
just
My mom
include
just
the
wants to live-
sort
she
of
wants to live her-
broader grievance,
that
right?
dumbass lifestyle,
These
real
stated
life, real life.
after me,
Shouldn't have.
they're after
You know
you.
what I'm saying?
You're getting a real deal with
Swear, bro.
changes in government,
Mm,
which a
but,
lot of his
yeah,
voters do
you're right.
feel.
My mom, whatever life she wants to choose to have, where have and direction she wants to go.
Standing in their way,
You know what I
what
mean?
they could do to you.
She wants to choose
And
whatever
that
she
is
does.
incredibly
I know you're not,
powerful
you're not hurt.
message
You did not hurt your son.
And there's also
Oh,
the
no,
original
you-
argument
no, no shape or
that
form.
was
It is nothing, nothing happens. Don't let them being get so affected by everything, breaking, being damaged, and destroying us. When you drop to your knees, it's like, no, really no. My mom can't hurt me, but she can't. She tries to, but I can't. You put everybody out on our side. Put everybody on our side of death, and our mom, she kind of hurt
Years
us.
has been telling his followers that James
That's true.
Comey
No, you can't.
committed crimes,
You can't,
horrible
man.
things.
She ain't destroying us. She's stronger to do that. Her being our choosing, you're a woman will break, bro.
Social media, questions to Tam
Her being our choosing, I feel will
why
break
haven't people
instantly.
been arrested? Where are the
He did.
FBI agents
He
being
did
dragged
shit
up from
traumatize
prison
us.
for over the
But like I said, man, we're moving past start doing bigger, better things in life. We got a lot together. We got a lot together. We got a lot of and plan and the making. I can do that. Come to you, bro. Yeah, I be trying to tell yourself how you do wrestling. I'm like, take this time, son. What you gotta do?
I don't like to sit down in one spot. I don't like to sit down like that. I when in fact, what was happening over there was career FBI agents, career prosecutors following the law.
Marvin, when you was going to work on the board, that was
Merrick Garland, and there was a special counsel. And so people need to understand that this is something we have not seen in the United States. The idea of political pressure on prosecutors to
but
bring cases.
yeah, everything my mom trying to do her kind of show. I mean, mom, you know, at the end of the day, these are proper congratulations. But why can't you put the negativity towards positivity and get things to the crib, things to the house? You know what I'm saying?
if they present evidence that shows that
Say you want to say you want to throw your dog
or they present evidence
cowering in the shoulder. What?
shows that mean,
What was all about?
Yeah, what all about?
I think I can take care of it. I just lazy no one do it.
what does a prosecution look like,
Yeah,
and
my
what is the
spot
other
is
side of
not
that?
I can't believe y'all, bro. What
Not only that.
And we should have
Not only that.
something wrong. I would doubt that happened, knowing Director Coleman served under him. This is critical rhetoric.
Yeah, two entrepreneurs.
Principled, leader, and he's well regarded.
Literally, you get to go
Time that he's there. So
Yeah, well, you-
I think it's unlikely, and you know what was talked about. The FBI director,
Hit the red sox.
don't need to leak information.
Why you in your neck like
They
that?
have the authority
Right, right.
to
Hit the red sox.
as you special agents in charge of every
I'm
field
grateful.
of the FBI.
I'm appreciate it.
Very narrow on
All right, we're gonna keep talking about this, everybody stick around, we're gonna take a short break.
Inside. I'm grateful and appreciate it, no matter what.
John,
No matter what
trusts
we're
the
going to do.
president for his brain, and this is
Grateful and
his
appreciate
story.
it.
Hi, I'm John. I'm from Dallas, Texas. I've
Alright,
been
Aaron.
producing and directing for over 50 years.
Hey, Aaron, type of
It's
question.
very detailed, the pressure is all on me.
Why? This is my business, man.
And
Why?
I started taking it and I noticed a change. My
Why
confidence
can't-
level is
why can't focus on together? Why
I've
can't
been
we
taking
work?
Prevagen for more than 11 years. It just
I don't know. I don't
works.
understand.
Prevagen has been the
Never
number one
did.
selling
Very
brain
well.
supplement nationwide for over 10 years.
This is what
How about him? Work with us.
when you keep
That's all you hear. I'm gonna hate on him, but they work with us. That's the one time. I'm gonna hate on him, but they're gonna be a part of us. Can't eat.
We all have that.
Might be hard to make a decision. And you else was not. I'm a broad times. If it wasn't for me tonight, you know, with me in the holiday, I'm gonna be my soul watch.
Sure will.
We're on a budget. I'll open those doors for them.
What's that?
How do we do it?
Come on with me.
Here's something you don't expect to hear from this company.
Oh, oh,
You have to
oh.
upgrade all your windows and
Look.
doors at the same time.
I didn't do it for kind of
We're
what?
good at identifying
That's why I don't know.
You could wait on the place.
So we do.
Here's something we offer that you don't find in a lot of window companies.
I mean, you like, you can't.
Or September 30th. Find one window, patio door, or entry door, and get the next one 40% off. Plus, get
Okay,
an
nice,
extra
right?
$200 off your entire purchase. With no money down, no monthly payments, and no interest for 12 months.
Right.
It's almost like free money. No wonder
Arkham side.
customers finance. Before we talk about the warranty, think about other.
Power's still with us.
Because sometimes
Brandon's
you
still
might
with
have
us.
to buy the expensive
Everything's still with us.
warranty to get the
You
good
gotta work,
coverage.
get your money up, and
Never
go to your
the
baseball box.
Our windows are so durable.
You get a- you get a house
Our
repair?
so talented, unlike some other companies. Our warranties cover the windows and
We got a partner here. Yeah, no. Well, then you don't take our right with I mean, you want to take our away from us.
Let me get one. I don't get careful. This kind of thing.
You gotta play it smart, that's all. I'm not gonna spend lifetime to chase too much. We'll learn one day.
800-460-7700.
I'm not on Sean. I'm on survival mode, you're
I know you're not. You want the lane move.
After
Oh,
my
my
fall,
power.
when I was recovering, my doctor recommended Boost.
Shut up. I'll hurt you right now. I ran into my face. Put your head down somewhere. Shut
A
up.
real
I hear it
tough
orange
deserves a
yeah.
real boost.
To learn how to be in a T-Mobile iPhone commercial, Jeff Bridges moved in with Sophie Saldana. But mostly, they just played with the new iPhone 17 Pro. At T-Mobile, get the
I didn't like
iPhone
that,
17 Pro on us. Plus, save up to
No, I'll just
50%
try it out.
check for that.
All trying inside, man. Just be great, be blessed, man. Keep it clean, like you see what you want to do. No matter what, I think you'll get hard
You know what happens like a tough struggles or you saying low level of life failures, you know,
Learn more at UNGC.
like just, you know what I'm saying, you fail, you're gonna get back up and keep pushing. To relapse and then to better restart, to better futuristic transition of your lifestyle, better you, benefit you, elevate you to the high standard where you set pedal allows you to settle in your life and move forward ahead. You ain't breaking from this. We just out to make and elevate. Just keep incorporating what we're doing. No hesitation. Rebelling, floating away to elevation.
I'll do something.
Come walk.
Invader. IDI Consulting.
Hey,
Adaptive
man.
Resource.
I'm gonna stock in your man. Can't get like that.
Harnessing business intelligence. Developing analytic frameworks. Entering data into solutions for better business decisions.
And they're like, oh, look, we're gonna everybody our hand and what we need in my direction is YouTube. You face YouTube.
Following the news about
You face YouTube. It might well.
joining us now, MSNBC legal correspondent Lisa Rubin and former
No, my phone.
Senator Barbara Boxer.
Alright.
Lady
No, my phone.
Chris O'Leary are still with us.
Right.
More about politics getting into this. So explicitly, Donald Trump tweeting or posting on social media.
No, my phone.
Attorney General Pam, why did these prosecution? Yeah, absolutely. You couldn't to dismiss
No, I know.
the case
I know
on the
you're
grounds of
talking.
malicious prosecution.
Oh,
I
wow.
will tell you that many people try that. It doesn't often succeed. It doesn't
got it,
basis
no
for
worries.
motion to dismiss criminal indictment. To be critical, don't do that. The other thing that we're discussing is it could be occasion to really slap the government on the wrist. Many districts in the country have local criminal rules that are specific to their district. One of them is the Southern District of New York that has a rule that basically says the government
Yeah,
and
yeah, I'm talking about
looking for the government, meaning not just the prosecutors in the case.
you're not about to travel
have to
with some
watch
money,
the
bro.
public statements carefully.
With some money, you already have a travel.
The jury
You got a white one.
trial.
You got a white one before that.
Instances where
What
if
color? Let me get that, bro.
without a prosecution being accepted
Like I said,
in the Southern District
you got
of
my
New York
emphasis
law
up there that we
practice,
chased
I would
them.
expect to see a judge issue a warrant.
Like how you go from
I'm not
real cool
familiar
to
enough
little
with
boy and all
District
that
of New York,
stuff.
I'm
Going
sorry,
in,
District
you know
of
what I'm
Virginia practices
He's
to
doing this
know
shit.
whether they have a full rule, but I would expect that
Maybe
there's
we'll be doing it.
something in those rules that would result in a judge
Never
saying
worked
to the
out.
government,
Oh,
essentially,
oh.
the prosecutors and those associated with them need to stop talking about this case publicly in a way that casts
That's what I'm
clarity
saying.
on the guilt or innocence
Not who.
of the
Hey.
defendant here. So Carol, we've been talking about this and your reporting shows
not
that
so
if
sure
this indictment comes,
that
it'll come the next
you
few
do
days
things
because
for
there's
the
a
right
statute
reason.
of limitations
You really do to
on
like we're
bringing
shopping.
prosecution against
Even
James
on
Comey
public,
for
anybody
the
want to talk to me, how you doing,
alleged
man? What's
lying
good
to
for you?
Congress.
I'm gonna do what
Does
you
that
know what I'm
mean
saying?
that because
You
they're
know,
not
like
the
I was trying to do.
forthcoming
I was trying to tell you,
limitations against
I'm telling you, our neighbors or
James
grandparents neighbors that have been with for a long time. Like,
they
you got your own
might
house
be
yet, your own
also
property, you
still
got no tell you
under
working on
threat
it.
of prosecution that
No, I'm working on
indictments
something
against
about
them
that.
will also still be coming.
I think about
About anything, given that, you know,
No,
what
no,
happened
no,
in the Southern District of New York in February and what unfolded just now in the Eastern District of Virginia to, you know, a Republican, pro-Trump U.S. attorneys were basically removed or urged to leave their jobs because they were not keen to bring charges against the people Donald Trump said they should charge, and were not keen to dismiss charges in the case of Mayor Eric Adams of New York, where they had, in their view, copious evidence of him engaging in bribery. I think that what's key to know about the statute of limitations is it's running rather quickly on former Director Comey, which we're told is a motivating force here. And with regard to Letitia James or Ms. Cook or Adam Schiff, those are individuals who we don't know which acts they have taken, which Donald Trump has decided are criminal, and prosecutors are eyeing most keenly. The evidence against both of them is a serious question mark.
I'm saying on some confidence. I'm also saying on motivation. I'm also saying on.
So we're seeing reaction online.
I'm saying our brothers understand that we had to make
This is
a move.
exactly what I
That's how
voted
the people
for.
here.
Also, Dear James
So,
Comey,
you guys
retribution
fought.
is coming, TikTok, and then they post sincerely
How come
77
Canada-
plus million MAGA
But,
patriots.
of course,
How is this different?
Tom,
The way
how
that
come
Donald Trump
Canada-
has
Can't
influenced
get dirty
or
with Canada.
set up his Department of
That makes
Justice
sense.
this time around, Carol, compared to the last term? You know, I'm so glad you asked because I find it
We'll turn it all the way
absolutely
from
riveting to
this. Is it from her?
watch that in
Yeah,
the prior
Yeah,
administration
but
of
Karen
Donald
not
Trump,
leaving. She whatever.
it was engaged in exactly the
Very
same
good
kind of
combo.
tweet storm that you
Combo.
saw at the beginning of the show
Combo.
and again more recently. He was engaged in the same directed communication, public for everyone to see, with his Attorney General Jeff Sessions, and later with his Attorney General Bill Barr, saying, indict these guys, you know, where are the arrests? And he would say privately to Bill Barr as well, why aren't you charging Hillary Clinton, Andy McCabe, and also James Comey? And Barr said to him privately, according to my reporting,
Let's get
you
there.
know, when you talk about these cases, they're dead. If we had any evidence involving these individuals, we can't pursue that when you try to influence this administration, either privately or publicly. We can't have a Department of Justice where a president directs
So he
who's
did
in
in a row.
charge. It'll be a huge problem. And this time around, there's nobody really completely stepping in Donald Trump's way. Now he's gotten rid of the people who said, we don't think the facts line up for this. And he's still pursuing it very hard with Ted Bundy. What's the harm? Well, I mean, back then, when Donald Trump was insisting that Deputy Director Andy McCabe, who, by the way,
That's how much everything
Trump was
is from
furious at for opening
No,
up a
even
criminal
when all
investigation
here.
of the then sitting president Donald Trump. He was insisting Andy McCabe must be charged criminally. And so many prosecutors inside the U.S. Attorney's Office in D.C. were torn because they believed that they would get that motion to dismiss and would find it difficult to defend against the same motion to dismiss Lisa mentioned about selective prosecution. There's a bigger question here as well, and as Senator Boxer, I want to get you in on this, about what this sort of intimidation or this threat or this, you know, looming cloud might mean for others
I'm gonna get going,
in the
man.
political space.
Lessons,
You
man.
have,
Hey, I tell y'all lessons, bro. Like, never give up from the soul. I said, pure
whether or
mind,
not
body.
these charges or
Sure.
any charges are brought, it's going to cost you
Don't
money
just keep up
to
focus.
deal with that. Drawing out Donald Trump's anger. I wonder if that alone is enough to make people either think twice about serving in Congress or think twice about what they say if they are serving in Congress, or if they're in an administration position and they feel nervous about contradicting the president. Does it put a chill in the air?
Well, of course it puts a chill in the air. It's so a couple of members of Congress, and they told me, I didn't even ask them, the threats to them. But let me step back. I think this is all backfire, as so many other things that he's doing. He is so obviously trying to destroy our democracy, and most of the people see it.
What?
On the subject of
Do I
not
ask
wanting
folks
to
y'all
say,
okay or no?
being careful about what you say. There's an interesting thing that I've noticed, and this is not on the subject of prosecution, but I've noticed this from 3 separate individuals on the same question. And this is the question of whether the Constitution allows a president to run for a 3rd term. The Constitution says no. Sonia Sotomayor was asked this question on the news program, and she got a little uncomfortable. It appeared to me, at least, in trying to respond to it. Justice Coney Barrett asked the same question. She too got a little bit uncomfortable trying to respond to it. Senator Thune, the majority leader in the Senate, Republican, was on CNN earlier today, asked,
We do dumb shit.
is it allowed in the Constitution for Donald Trump to run for a 3rd term? He said it's not, but then when asked further, so does that mean no Donald Trump 2028? And Thune was visibly, according to my interpretation, uncomfortable with answering that question. So this is not even a question of whether, you know, they don't want to say something that, you know, contradicts the president. It seems like people are uncomfortable saying anything that Donald Trump might not like or might be upset with in the future, even if it's something as simple as affirming what the Constitution says, positively affirming that a president cannot run for a 3rd term.
Listen, anyone who was asked the question as to whether any Democratic or Republican could run for a 3rd term should say, read the Constitution.
They do say that. It's the second part. Does that mean Donald Trump can't run? It's the fear of the hesitation or the discomfort and saying the words, no, there won't be Donald Trump.
I ain't put my own damn girl.
Which I find so
You know, I don't
interesting.
care. It's interesting,
I got hope.
but it's not surprising. They don't want to say anything so that, you know, at 2 in the morning when the would-be dictator writes something on Truth Social, they're
Stop
not
fighting,
in.
you feel me?
But I don't care what they say on
Stop
the
fighting,
second
bro.
breath. And I think the
Shouldn't be
more you
fighting
talk
perfect,
about
y'all.
you,
Try to drink
the more
water.
folks talk about
I'm
this.
trying to say, drink water for drink juice.
Attention is given to something that's an
But
open shut case.
you always fighting each other, y'all need females, man. Be leaders, man. We need more of us to lead
All right, let me
for
play,
us
and
to
going back to
win,
James
us
Comey
to
and the
have
issue at hand.
leadership role models.
What could be
for the
centering,
families.
what could be, what these, this indictment, if it comes, what it could center around, it is James Comey testifying in front of
It's all
Congress in
preacher of it.
2020.
You know what I mean? Brian will give it to y'all.
On May 3rd, 2017,
I'll
in this committee, Chairman Grassley asked you point blank, quote, have you ever been an anonymous source in news reports about matters relating to the Trump investigation or the Clinton investigation? You responded under oath, quote, never. He then asked you, quote, have you ever authorized someone else at the FBI to be an anonymous source in news reports about the Trump investigation or the Clinton administration? You responded again under oath, no. Now, as you know, Mr. McCabe, who works for you, has publicly and repeatedly stated that he leaked information to the Wall Street Journal and that you were directly aware of it and that you directly authorized it.
We're running the city for real.
What Mr. McCabe is saying and what you testified to this committee cannot both be true. One or the other is false. Who's telling the truth?
I can only speak to my testimony. I stand by what the testimony you summarized that I gave in May of 2017.
Every day working hard
Your
to success.
testimony is you've never authorized anyone to leak. And Mr. McCabe, if he says contrary, is not telling the truth. Is that correct?
I'm not going to characterize Andy's testimony, but mine is the same.
Give me a legal opinion on that.
I think two people can have different interpretations of what happened. Let's start with the fact that Andy McCabe, as the deputy director, didn't need authorization to have conversations with the news media. At the same time, to the extent that his testimony was that James Comey is conversing with news media, he may have interpreted that awareness as an authorization or tacit permission. That doesn't mean that Jim Comey believes that he actually gave that permission. Both people can be telling their version of the truth. And Ted Cruz is a good enough lawyer to understand that there's some daylight between those possibilities.
All right, so again, this reporting from MSNBC from Carol Leonnig and Ken Delaney.
That's for anybody around the world. Y'all don't want to hit on us? Guess what? I can hear all y'all want. We can bend y'all.
As soon as, I think, the end of this week, for lying to Congress.
You can hate shit.
Thank you so
I
much
don't
for
care.
joining
You can
us
hate with us.
today. That's
Fuck
going to
it.
do it for me.
Same
Deadline
thing. You
one
can hate with
starts
us. I don't care.
right now.
Let's go with us. Yeah, all you want. We're going to give a fuck. Even in the public, remember I recorded. Some of that us on recording? No. We're going to do hard, please. Go ahead. They ain't going to do nothing. All right.
Hi,
Remember what I'm doing? Blogging our life? That's what you do. I stop blogging.
An arousing defense of
Oh, yeah, bro, man. I'm kidding about that's what they are. Peanuts.
Kimmel addressed the comments he made last week about the murder of conservative activist Charlie Kirk. And then he took on an administration led by a president who tried to silence him because Kimmel said things he didn't like.
It's important to me as a human, and that is, you understand that it was never my intention to make light of the murder of a young man. I don't think there's anything funny about it. I posted a message on Instagram on the day he was killed, sending love to his family and asking for compassion, and I meant it. I still do. Nor was it my intention to blame any specific group for the actions of what it was obviously a deeply disturbed individual. That was really the opposite of the point I was trying to make, but I understand that to some that felt either ill-timed or unclear, or maybe both. And for those who think I did point a finger, I get why.
I'm running water, y'all. Washing dishes. My brother, like, hold on. I'm too fast, man. Alright, bro. You gotta be careful. Be fast for my brother, for real. Let him know. Oh, man. Got done everything. Got done eating food, good meal. Had spaghetti and salad and breadsticks. Even meatballs and things like that.
But thanks to Sky Rizzy, I'm free to bear my skin.
Everything changed up. Everybody good to go. Wash dishes for everybody.
With Sky Rizzy, I saw dramatically clearer skin. And many people were 100% black-free. Sky Rizzy is just 4 doses a year after 2 starter doses.
Series allergic reactions, increased infections,
You know what I'm saying?
ability to fight that may occur before treatment can check for infections and TB. Tell your doctor about any flu-like symptoms or vaccines.
You gotta wash that bowl right there. Always something,
Sky Rizzy, the #1 dermatologist prescribed biological.
Always something, huh?
Learn how Happy can help you save.
Bob, yeah, let me give you a ride home.
Is this yours?
So, of course, my agent doesn't tell me that I'm going to be working with a bird that day. And when I get to set, the wrangler's yelling at me, like, don't make eye contact.
Everything good, man.
Why did you pay for it?
Everything good.
I won't be
Buckets.
really there. That's why I turn my normal house into a money house. That's why I love playing Banjo Casino. With hundreds of games and shouting about a jackpot, it makes me feel right at home. Oh, jackpot. That's a nice surprise. Oh, it's really good stuff.
Design you feel in every detail. Technology as innovative as it is effortless.
Feel me?
These are luxuries you don't
Everything
have to
feel
wait
good.
for. This is
Everything feel amazing.
now.
Everything
Beautiful,
good.
exceptional by design.
Get 0.9% APR on these 2025 Buick models. Plus, current eligible non-GM owners get up to $3,000 allowance on Encore GX.
New FanDuel Casino players get 500 bonus bids to play across 3 Hufflepuff games.
You're gonna be
So
dehydrated.
come on over to the home of
It's the one you about that. Never be
Download
dehydrated. I
FanDuel
can
Casino
watch it.
now.
Jorge has always put the ones he loves first. But when it comes to caring for his teeth, he's let his own maintenance take a backseat. Well, maybe it's time to shift gears on that. Aspen Dental has complete, affordable care all under one roof. With same-day appointments and 20% off dental services for everyone. Making it easier to get started with quality care. It's one more way Aspen Dental is in your corner.
Can't do it. Been cooking young hood. Crazy. Don't be
There is
me.
some breaking news from MSNBC to tell you about. As we've been reporting throughout the afternoon, former FBI Director James Comey, Donald Trump's long-time political foe, is expected to be indicted in
Everything's clean, man, but yeah.
the Eastern District
Well,
of
it's feeling
Virginia.
good.
That is according to 3 sources familiar with the matter. MSNBC is reporting that the full extent of the charges are unclear, but sources believe at least one element of the potential indictment will accuse the former FBI director of lying to Congress during testimony in September of 2020 about whether he authorized the leak of information. The statute of limitations
But yeah, clear it up, man.
Tuesday.
That's it.
An indictment of Jim Comey
Clean.
was forward.
You do everything you gotta do to the house clean for our family, for everybody around us. No lazy ass twins gonna sit around and everybody wash dishes and stuff. My grandfather used to be mad because he used to go and I wash dishes, but because he used to be all day with a dog. You know what I'm saying? But shout out to baby woo out, man. I love my baby girl to death. We'll go get her soon. She's in a better household right now. You know what I'm saying? They kept saying, we can't take care of her. She's your dog. I was saying we were trying to her family, what don't good. And my brother walking in the city herself. We were walking in the city.
Ken and I have been
All that,
hearing
but I don't know what to tell you guys, man.
for a few days
Keep
now,
pushing,
Nicole, that
keep
a grand
being
jury
positive,
has
man.
heard
Even for like, I'm trying to get my exes back on my old friendships I had, relationships with females I had. You know what I'm saying? I had a lot of friends, female friends, bro. I miss all of them, bro. It's just, I was an asshole. I could have kept them if I was being a hoe. You know what I'm saying?
What we know is that this information is just
Thinking they was being a hoe, but you know what, they being loyal as fuck. I'm just a narcissist. I'm a narcissist for sure. I'm delusional. If I'm on YouTube, I'm delusional. That's not one thing. Unless it's something that's very important. I'm delusional. That's one thing I am. I am delusional. I don't mean to be, but I am delusional. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just saying that, bro, just hey,
Yeah, goes on life, man. Just know I miss all my friends and stuff like that. It's okay, bro. I'm gonna come back. As soon as I gotta get my phone. Trust me. I gotta get my other phone. Got me good. You know what I'm saying? Good.
September 2020 testimony.
Man, I'm gonna get my friends back. I was just telling them, bro, I miss all my old friends, bro. On Snapchat and everybody I had like Regina, Aaron, and everybody. That's me that hoe.
I'm trying to teach you that. All y'all niggas out there. Y'all not realize about little boy energy. And then you get a bunch of female, it's way kind of gay. Like, it's like you either want to be with a girl or you want to be with a man. Yeah, all your niggas out there being fucked with and shit.
I learned.
Being a playboy, you gay.
I learned my lesson. It's okay. I learned my lesson, y'all. It's okay. I'm gonna get them back though. Someone's I gotta remember everybody's names though. Haley, Regina, Aaron. Make sure I say her. Ari. Who else? Kayla. Kaisha. Aleja, Anaya, Ona, Iona. I know everybody's name. Kiona. I mean, everybody's name. I'm just lock in and get them back. For sure. Let me lock in. So, you guys just stay tuned, man. Just let me know. I'm telling you, I'm gonna get them back. Oh, yo, you know the iPhone new 117 costs the same as yours? You get another one. Costs $1,096.
It goes on to
That's what Best Buy.
as of late Friday night. A reluctance from the
It's the same one. It's $1,096.
is the
You get another one. You get this one. Just get this one.
longtime
Yeah, take one.
Republican advisor to Glenn Youngkin, and he's
Or you just keep paying and keep out on the phone.
nominated by
So they have
Republicans
different angles.
and in communication with the Republicans. and
Yeah,
the
so we was buying cameras about
Department of
her
Justice.
iPhones.
Is it
Yeah,
your
that's
sense
true.
that the timeline would have
Yeah, you're right.
the grand
Yeah, I
jury
could. No,
convene this
I'm gonna probably get a second phone. On top of that, I do need another phone to go stream and all that and go on IRL stream. Probably for y'all go IRL. I bet a couple females. And, like I said, me and my brother never based on calling a female. Women. Our corner was based on our journey to show the youth how to maneuver through the, you know what I'm saying, the struggleness and not seeing it eye to eye and failures, and that's part of life, bro. That's what we explaining to witnesses right now. And I prefer reality. That's what we looking at right now.
I can't tell you.
Our life is identified by that.
The grand jury to vote on
So
this, and
it don't break you, let it make you.
we have sources
Let it
who say
strengthen
this
you.
information
You're males,
is
you gotta get through
presented to the
it.
grand
Stay
jury.
strong out there.
I'm so glad you focus on Siebert.
Keep chasing.
However. This is a man
Not
who
chasing
was
dreams, but
viewed
chasing
as very
success.
close to Emil Bove.
Keep grinding
He
hard.
boasted, according to our
Work for
sources, of being really well
Get your asses
aligned
on
with
the
Emil
other side of
Bove,
the billboard.